Problem? Problem is that we're a Genshin player. What else could be the problem? Problem is that the moment we see the character, we suddenly have to wish for the character because of their big ass gap that the Genshin has to offer. But that is not just all the problem. Another problem is that you have to now get the character from the wish list. And that's not just the problem in itself. There is a 50-50. That even after 70 goddamn wishes, if you're unlucky son of a bitch like me, if you missed all of it, the pettiest of petty wish that you get, there is a 70th wish, you could not even get the character you want. And you may get another character like a 50-50 on GT or something, and now you have to go another miles to get another 70 wishes. Wait a minute, by the way, by then you are going to miss the deadline as the banner will expire. So now you have to wait for eternity for the same banner to come by, or you have to save wishes until the next character you get. And finally, maybe, just maybe, for the last penny, you do get the character. Oh my god, I have the character. Can I build it now? No, you cannot. You have to first go to the attributes and level up the character. That should be easy, right? Ah, fuck no. You got the books. You gotta farm all these books, and these books they take resin. I have the unlimited resin. I have time. I can do that right now. Right now, the resins are limited. You can only fight so much per day. But it's just a book, KUKU, right? That's all it is. No, it's not, because then once it's leveled up, you gotta ascend it. Oh my god, it's an ascension. How hard could it be? Let me tell you. First you need these material, which are the fragments from the other random ass boss that you gotta fight. And then you need another material. Oh wait, if I'm fighting the boss, can I just get the material from there? No, you cannot. There's another material for the boss. And guess what? The material that this boss is going to drop is not the material that you need in the primary material, which is dropped over there by those bosses. Is that it, KUKU? That's all I have to do? Oh, no, sir. You're not even at the end of it yet. And then you gotta walk around the map all over the place, farm the different crops, like you're in 1900s, and if you are lucky, maybe you will get some crops. And by the way, these crops, do they have enough crops for me to unlimitedly get all the crops that ascend my character? Of course not. That would be so smart. No, that's not the case. You gotta walk around the entire map, get these different ass crops from all these places, which expires in a day. So you gotta wait for 24 hours or more to get the crops back again. Is that it, KUKU? Do I need anything else? Of course you do. What did you think? This was circus? No, this is the life. Life is unfair. Now you need meshing gears, for which now you have to go around the entire map and fight some more bosses, the small different characters, and they'll drop some material. But KUKU, every time I can just fight the different character, get the material, right? You get the same material all the time. No, you cannot. There's a different level of ascensions of the material. So you may get it to the point where now you have to fight so many enemies just to get one material, and you need 15 of those materials. So now you gotta fight 45 different enemies just for that. Hey KUKU, once I've done that, somehow I got to level 90. Now can I use my character, right? You wish you did, bitch, because there is weapon. Now you gotta go to the weapon, and guess what? Everything that you did for the character material to begin with, you're going to do that for the weapon as well. You're going to enhance the weapon. You're going to go to the domains for the weapon. Oh my god, KUKU, can I just finish that in one day if I have all the resins? You wish! No, all these different domains are weekly domains. You can't get them every single day. You have to wait for one day for the whole week. If you're lucky, you can get in that domain. And KUKU, can I just fight the domain once and get all the materials that I want? Of course not! What are you thinking? It's an easy game? Well, get psyched, because it's not. Now you have different grades of material for the weapons that you have to get from all over the place, and maybe you are lucky enough that you already had a pretty old weapon that you can put on this character. Congratulations, you are 2 stages ahead. Can I use now character, KUKU? Cheesesteak, I want to use this character. I want to use this on the enemies. Bitch, you wish! You were playing Genshin all this time. Now you have to go to the artifact. KUKU, how bad could be the artifact? The leveling up alone should be big enough, right? Now that I've leveled up the weapons, how big is the artifact? It's no big deal, is it? It's a big deal, psych! Now you gotta go to all different domains weekly and get the artifact which actually goes with this character, and not even that. It's not that you're gonna get these artifacts. You have to get the perfect artifact with perfect main stats and the perfect substats. And there are 4 substats. And if you don't get the right substats, now then you're like, oh my god, I gotta now take over this artifact, shove it up my ass, get a new artifact with a nice substat. And maybe, just maybe, RNG Jesus is with you. You got the blessed. You are the holy child of the Son and the Lord and the Holy Grail, whatever it's called. And suddenly you get the artifact with the substat that you want. Oh my god, KUKU, did I win Genshin yet? No, you did not, because now you gotta level up all these different artifacts by putting another artifacts in this artifacts and hope that the substat that you level up, the perfect substats do level up with the substat that you wanted. And in case it doesn't, your artifact is useless. Guess what? You're back to stage 1, going back to the same domain in order to do that entire artifact farming again, hoping that you get another artifact with the same substat so you can use the other artifact to put the back in the substat, and then the cycle keeps going on. And maybe when you're 85-year-old and 15,000 artifacts in and your raisins are all spent, you have the perfect artifact set. Congratulations, KUKU! After I've done all this, I should be able to use the Genshin now, right? Like my character is ready, right? No! You wish it was! Talents exist! Did you forget your dumbass talents? You gotta farm all these talents. Talents are not easy. You gotta wait for another domain, wait for the weekend, wait for the week, wait for the perfect day, the perfect time, bring a priest over, have him crucifix your computer so that you get some extra luck, and now you go into the domains, and now you get every single day, you fight domain. No, not day, week by the way. Every single week you fight domains to get the different material for these artifacts or for these talents. KUKU, the talent should be easy, right? That's not that difficult. I should be able to do. Psych! You have to go back to those enemies. Remember those enemies that you fought while leveling up the character? Well, guess what? We are back at square one. We gotta go hunt these enemies once again to get this secondary material along with the talents. And you gotta do it not once, not twice, 3 times. And by the way, every single time you level up the talent above level 8, there's one extra boss that you have to fight, which is made for this particular character, and now you gotta fight the boss just to get it to level 12. And by the way, if you really want to use your character to the full potential, you may want to crown this character, which crown is a very limited currency in Genshin Impact to begin with. If you're lucky enough to get there, that is. Suddenly, let's say you crown the character. KUKU, I've spent 100 years. I have weapons ready. I have character ready. I have the perfect artifact. I have the perfect talents. If she is triple crowned, can I use the character? I don't know. You tell me. Do you have the appropriate team for her that can actually make her come to her full on use with the proper team? No, you don't. Well, guess what? You're fucked after that. And maybe by the time you're done with her, you're done with her team cops, you're done with all the characters she comes with, you've finally figured out how to use her. Pa-pa-da! New character drops. Let's start the cycle again. You are shittiest game of all that I'm addicted to by far. And I say that I don't want it this way. Tell me why I suck at this game so hard. Tell me why RNG is below the bar. Tell me why I suck at vicious as well. I don't like it this way. Genshin, you think of us as slaves, make us farm so many material, and I say that I don't want it that way. Say it with me, guys. Tell me why I suck at this game so hard. Tell me why pity is so below the bar. Tell me why I feel so close yet I'm so far. I don't want it that way.